We're back after a long debate of what to fucking do.
We forgot to check the notes.
Oh fuck, we did. Fuck it. I don't care. I've gotten past the point of caring.
I don't even remember what we were supposed to check the notes for.
Me neither. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to storage, despite the fact that I hear this banging. I really wish I knew. Stop that! I know that's you,
Stop
asshole.
What was me?
I think I heard something knocking.
I didn't hear a knocking.
Would you have heard a knocking at your door if one did happen?
Yes, but I was the one who was knocking, so just move on.
Jackass!
You're welcome.
Hate you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You wish you could hate me.
Oh, I can hate you. What is that? No, know what? I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
Why not?
It sounds wet. Does that not sound like slapping?
Meaty thumping on something solid, yes.
Yeah. No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Just no.
Go and investigate.
No!
Why not?
Fuck you, you go investigate.
I can't. Why I'm telling you to.
This'll work, right?
I'm gonna go with sure. I'll make you feel better.
Fuck was that?
I think it was the Neptunians.
What the fuck? Never mind. I don't even care.
But they were in such bright pink and blue and green clothing, and they were making presents for Santa.
Arena Celis 3. How much you want to bet that means cell block 3? Or cell area 3?
I'm going with cell area 3, which would probably translate roughly into cell block 3.
Loose translation, I guess.
Yeah, but direct translations between multiple languages don't usually work.
Wait, hang on a goddamn second.
Yes.
How deep would you say we are right now? We went down an elevator shaft to get to this prison, right?
What if you went down a cliff at the same time?
Who built a castle into the side of a cliff?
Most medieval castle builders. It creates
No.
a very strong natural defense.
No?
Yes.
I have never seen a single historical castle that's built into the side of a mountain,
No.
hillside, or anything like that.
Not on the side of a cliff. It's built on the top of the cliff and has access to the side of the cliff on probably one, possibly two, or even three sides of the castle.
I can only think of like a handful of castles that are like that. Not a lot of them.
Because usually the geography doesn't work for it. But when they could, they did because it created a stronger natural defense.
Yes. It's get to higher grounds and choose art of war, blah, 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 blah. Actually, I don't think
Well,
that's...
it's also a lot harder to attack the walls when you're having to go up a couple of hundred feet
Cell
or
area
more
3. And
of vertical cliff.
And before people give me shit, I know it's not Sensu's, but I don't remember what general asked for it. We did the higher ground thing. Kitchen's that way.
I'm thinking it was Sun Tzu that said the higher ground.
No, because I don't... Probably get shit for that, but I don't think there's that many hillsides or mountains in Japan, so I wouldn't be all that...
Sun Tzu was China, not Japan.
Fine.
You're actually going to get more shit from that one than you are from getting the court station
Shut
or
up!
the geography wrong. Because that one, people get really touchy about.
Darn it, will you be quiet when the game talks?
I didn't hear the game talking.
Well, you can see the subtitles. Fucking game's talking, you're rattling on about Chinese people. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, more interesting than the game anyways.
Yeah, sure you are. I bet everybody tunes in for you.
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time.
I really don't like it when I'm hearing voices in my head. Am I... Oh, well, I'm not so clear clarity, so I can blame it on the hallucinations.
I'd blame it on the memories.
What memories?
He escaped. Where is he now?
This person might actually be here.
Possibly. Amnesiacs usually do remember stuff over time. From my understanding.
This is not regular amnesia. This is chemically induced.
Which is even more likelihood that you would actually be able to recall things over time.
No. We have no...
Depending on the chemical composition of what you were given.
Exactly. We could have easily taken something that burned out the synapses entirely beyond repair.
Could have.
Chemical lobotomizations. Blech. I won't remember.
Amusingly, one of those things we were talking about while off camera.
Yes. We talk about weird shit while off camera. Don't judge us.
Judge us.
No.
Judge us, I command you.
No one listens to you.
Well, then no one will judge us.
They might do it just to spite me.
Yeah, well, you can't say I didn't try.
You didn't try. You encouraged people to judge us.
But if no one listens to me, then I was trying.
I really hate the look of this. Oh, crap!
Is there a whale in here with you?
Okay, I am backing away from that. I don't have a place to hide. I don't have a place to hide. Holy shit, I don't have a place to hide. Where the fuck?
Well, there's the tunnel ahead, isn't there?
Good idea. I don't care if the music stopped. I'm going to wait a second. Okay. For a second here, while at least I'm standing in the light.
Fair enough. Also, seriously, was that a whale that I heard, or what?
Sounded more like a high-pitched moaning. It sounded like the monster, okay? That's all I care about.
I suppose.
Okay. Music sounds like I'm okay. Head pounding, hand shaking. Fuck. Could have all been in my head.
Possible. Or it's more likely that seeing it actually caused you to lose your sanity, and which caused you to flee in terror.
Well, it does make your sanity drop after a while. Did I ever light these torches in like the worst possible configuration? Ugh, is that thing still slapping?
Apparently.
It is.
Maybe you should go over and investigate.
My eyesight's warped from the head pounding and the head shaking. Don't you dare suggest that again, or I'll punch you in the face.
Go and investigate what that noise is.
Fuck you.
Seriously.
No.
As long as you're careful about it, you should be fine.
No, clearly I'm not okay or careful and okay about it, because when I am careful, I still run into shit. I keep on running into this fucking monster.
What if it's not the same one?
That does not give me any comfort.
Why not?
Moron. It's a different
What?
one. Oh yeah, we got more than one chasing us. Yeah, that makes me feel so much better. In between this fucking thing that comes out of nowhere, this invisible asshole motherfucker that was chasing us in the goddamn water, and there's supposed to be one number 3? Fuck you, that does not make me feel better.
What if there's like a couple of hundred of these things that you're bumping into, and they're not actually chasing you? You're just keep bumping into them because they're everywhere.
Are so not helping. These things are chasing me. Whether they're looking for me or not, they chase me when they see me.
Well, they chase you when they see you because they see you and they know they're supposed to get you. But what if they
Well,
don't
then they're
know that
looking
you're
for
here?
me then.
What if they don't really know you're here and they're not actually chasing you specifically, and you just keep bumping into different ones because they're all over the place?
They still want to kill me. That doesn't change anything. That doesn't make it any better. They still want me dead.
How do you know they
Dumbass.
want you dead? Have you stepped up and given them a hug and seen what they do? Maybe
You
they
can
just
do
wanna
that!
take you to a
You
tea
go
party.
right ahead and do that. You be my fucking guest and do that. Why don't
Maybe
you do
they
that
just
to the
wanna take you to a
prisoners
nice
in
tea party.
Outlast? Why don't you do that to the prisoners
tried
in
that.
Outlast? Yeah. Did you see what happened?
Yes.
Well then, I'm certainly not
I've
going to take...
experimented.
You experimented and died 3 times.
So?
Maybe even more.
I think it was more than that.
Maybe more than that. I have not died once. I am quite happy with this fact right now. And I am not changing it.
How do you know you would die if you gave them a hug?
Don't care. Not worth the risk. I am not starting over. Between Dark Forces 2 and everything else I've had to do, I am not doing it.
And how do you know you'd start over?
I don't, but it's not worth the risk if I do. Doesn't matter. I am more
Well, it
than...
could be a hardcore. It could be a hardcore game. You could die and then have to start the game from scratch.
And I'm certainly not going to be enthused to do that.
Fast forward to episode 21.
No. Might as well be every episode be a major fast forward. Or at least 3 episodes together fast forwarded. Okay, are we back to the spot? We're back to the spot. There's nothing
I
here.
wonder if it was sitting in that chair waiting for you.
No, because we saw the chair.
No, fair enough. I might have heard you coming and gotten out of the chair is all.
No, dumbass, because then we would have heard it walking. These things aren't quiet. Not to mention
Hey,
there's a
I'll
music
give you
sting every time they do something.
I'll give you that.
Or maybe
No, I didn't hear that.
maybe it made a noise. What? You're what?
Nothing.
You heard something.
Nope.
Because I didn't hear anything, and now you heard something.
It sounded like a couple of books falling off a shelf.
Well, at least you're honest after I call you on it.
I mean, I heard nothing.
That thing might have been in there. Or in there. But then it's not in there anymore. Or it's just waiting for me to poke my head.
Maybe it's waiting to poke your head.
Maybe you could shut the
Think
hell
about
up.
Did you think about that?
Maybe you could shut the hell up.
Maybe it wants to poke your head with a baseball bat.
I'll take the baseball
It probably
bat.
doesn't need a baseball bat.
Well, if something was in here, I would have done something by now.
Unless it hadn't seen you.
Dude, I'm staying in light. Pretty hard to miss me.
You're a ninja, boss.
Yeah, I wish I was.
Help her. Find a way.
Help who? Find a way to what? And why did this
help
room
her.
suddenly become darker?
Because you were imagining the light?
Well, that does not lead me to any measure of comfort, because then the interior might be entirely different now.
True.
I'm probably gonna hate myself for this, but... Oh, there's a box of tinder. Okay. And a note.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries.
Really?
Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Well, that covers our debate. The castle is not built into the side of a hill. Or on
Yeah.
a hill, since that would have been described.
It said it was on a hill. The note specifically said it was on a hill. Forest-clad hill.
Damn it. Fine. Fine, it's on a fucking hill, whatever. But hills, even so,
Steep hill.
would we
could
still
have been built
see
like that.
would we still see from the inside to the outside?
That depends how far we've gone horizontally after the vertical drop.
I don't think we've gone that far horizontally, considering we've been walking horizontally.
I don't know about you, but I've been walking vertically.
No. Well, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're a disembodied voice that can apparently walk without feet.
And in dimensions that you shouldn't be able to do it.
Well, if you don't have feet, then why would you be restricted by the dimensions of feet?
Or gravity.
I don't know. Maybe you can fly. I don't know. I've never seen your body that you don't have. I might have to stare. Oh, good. Some of it actually came back. Don't have to stare at the fire this time anymore.
Yay!
I'm not going in there, and don't bother asking.
Why don't you go in there?
Because fuck you. Why do you think I'm not
Well-
going to go in there? It was a noise. No.
If you don't go anywhere that you hear noise, you'd never move.
I have long since debated the validity of that strategy. I mean, have you not been paying attention the last 15 or what, 17 episodes?
I haven't counted.
I have. Counting keeps me sane. Storage
I'm
is down.
sorry, but you weren't sane to begin with.
Sane-er.
Have you checked your sanity lately?
Slight headache. Not 5 minutes ago.
No, not your character. Yours.
Slight headache. Okay. At least there's a door. This is a storeroom.
Slam that door.
My only problem in
Hey,
this
there's
place
a
is
jar
yep,
thingy.
Tinder, dumbass.
What, you don't want to pick up the mission objective item until you've searched the room in case it spawns another monster on you?
Fuck yes. Now that you mention it. In fact, I'm more than happy to never pick that thing up ever, but I have a feeling I have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want a place to hide. Is that so
Oh,
wrong?
come on.
No! I want a place to fucking hide.
That is totally wrong for you to want somewhere to hide.
There's nowhere to hide.
Exactly.
This is bad. There has to be somewhere, someplace. I'm sorry, everybody, but at this point, we've just been playing this game long enough to know by now that this shit equals bad news bears. So just bear with us.
And he really needs to just make himself feel safe, even though there's nothing he's going to be able to do
I
that
know.
will actually make
I
him
know.
safe.
I know.
So-
I know. Trust
You
me.
just give the little coward his due.
Let you take as long as you want in Outlast.
To be fair, I've actually got people that I know are trying to bash my head in following
I'm
me.
pretty sure I know these guys want to bash my head in.
You haven't tested that.
I have enough clues.
Scientific theory.
I
Make a
have
hypothesis.
enough.
Test your
clues.
hypothesis.
It's not a hypothesis. The game has stated these are enemies. They won't mean to harm you. Leave them alone. You cannot fight them. This is not hypothetical. No, this door swings inward, doesn't it?
Hypothetically, this is not hypothetical.
Games are not hypothetical.
Hypothetically, this is not hypothetical.
Hang on, it swings outwards. Then why didn't that open the door? Whatever.
I have no idea.
Nothing's happened. I really don't like it that nothing's happened.
But here's the thing. If something happened every time, there'd be no suspense.
I would be very happy if this game never had suspense. Be very happy if this game never had suspense or scares of any kind.
You probably wouldn't be playing it.
No, I'd be playing it. I would gladly play it all the way through if it wasn't scary. I'd probably be done by now, in fact.
It's true.
I just hate this game so much. Do it for you, people. Do it for you. Well, I did the Dark Forces stuff for me, but I do this for you. God. Just hate me. Just stand here a moment. Oh, crap!
No, you're not.
No, no. Oh, God damn it. Get me in here.
Are you sure you don't want to stand outside there a bit?
Shut up. I can hear the music, damn it. I'm not standing outside the...
You want me to stop talking so that you can hear the musical cues, so you can tell when things are stopping, and yet you won't be the same. You won't offer the same courtesy to me when I'm playing Outlast. What
You're
is this
not controlled
hypocrisy?
by musical cues. And yes, I give you silence when you're listening for the psychopaths. I think it's gone.
Yes.
And what are you even talking about? I give you silence when you're listening for the psychopaths when you're stuck in your closet. God, that fucking thing. I mean, I might pester you for being in said closet, but I certainly let you listen for them. Of course I do.
Besides, it's not closets, it's lockers.
They're closets.
Lockers.
Closets.
Well, the interesting thing is they're lockers, but they seem to be locked from the outside, which means that once you've gotten into them, you shouldn't be able to actually open the door and get out.
I know, right? Funny how that works.
Yeah. Under the beds makes more sense, except you'd also be more visible, so yeah.
I think I know where he came from. Is that door all the way out there open?
Possibly, I can't tell.
I think it is.
Why don't you walk up and take a look?
Because I don't want to. God. God, do I not want to?
Why do you not want to? Because survival instinct?
Yeah!
In a game.
Where you can die.
So?
I think it's okay to have survival instinct in a game where you can die.
But you resurrect, probably.
Don't care. It doesn't make it any less frightening.
Does for me.
Fine. Die more often in Amnesia than or Outlast, why don't you?
Nah, it's annoying.
Well then, there you go. You have your motivation. You find it annoying, I find it annoying. Because then when the thing kills me, I either have to start all over again, which I really hope that's not the case, or...
Especially considering how much you're going to die in the near future. Confidence!
Or... it puts me back to before the thing shows up, and I've got to try to avoid it again, and that is stress-inducing.
But then you'd know where it is.
That doesn't make my avoidance of it any easier. I
It
mean,
should.
I don't know where any of these things are in the first place. I think I've avoided them because I've been smart enough to know where to hide or have backup plans in case they show up. I always have a place to hide.
I think you're just lucky.
I'd agree with you if it was a little more than luck, considering I've prepared in the past. But it might also have something to do with the fact that I get to stop every 25 minutes, like right now, for example. So, next time, I guess we should take this jar back to the kitchen, shouldn't we?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.